Welcome to the second part of conflict management video. This video will help you understand more about conflict management strategies or models that is necessary. I suggest that all of you look at the first video before coming in over here because it will help you understand what are the different kind of types of conflict and how that is an extension that is going to help you with this extension that is going to make a bigger difference in your thought process. Now, there's one of the strongest names that we can connect with conflict management is Thomas Kilmann. It's two people, Kenneth Thomas and Ralph Kilmann, who came up with this fantastic model when choosing conflict management strategy. They say about it identified two dimensions of people fall into when choosing a strategy. They came up with this strong two thought process. One is assertiveness and a second is cooperativeness. Assertiveness involves taking action to satisfy your own needs, and cooperativeness involves taking action to satisfy others' needs. Now, when it is assertiveness, I am thinking about how my own needs can be fulfilled and I'll be satisfied in how I'm doing things. And cooperativeness means about it when I am thinking of others' needs too, when I'm working towards fulfilling others' needs. So the whole process of conflict management starts with these two. Method to deal with conflicts. There are 5 important methods. This is completely about Thomas Kilmann methods model. Different people use different methods to resolve conflict. And most people have one or the other naturally preferred conflict method. Now, that they regularly use come in these 5 methods. The first one is called as avoiding, which is normally considered to be a lose-lose situation or a conflict situation. Avoiding. Second in line is called as accommodating. Now, accommodating is normally called as a lose-win situation where I lose, the other win, because I'm accommodating the thing. That is more about cooperativeness than being assertiveness. Second is, the third in line would be compromising. Now, when we speak about compromising, it is between these two, wherein I lose partly, I win partly. So, it is somewhere, it is a mini lose or a mini win situation. The fourth is called as competing. Competing is more about being assertive and less about being cooperative, meaning I win and you lose, or I win most of the time and you lose most of the time. The last one, or the best one actually, is called as collaborating, wherein it's a complete win-win situation. Now, when we see win-win situation, that is as much as being assertive, I'm also being cooperative. Okay. So I repeat all these things again: avoiding, accommodating, compromising, competing, and collaborating. The rest of the part will also continue, where we'll in detail go about these things. Now we will go to the first method to deal with conflict, which was mentioned, avoiding. Now, avoiding is, as I told, being unassertive and uncooperative, both. Now, this is a place, this conflict is where we completely ignore the whole situation, imagining or thinking that it will go away. So, it is like there is an issue, a problem that needs to be, addressed, but we avoid it so much, assuming just like that it is going to go away. Now, this conflict is a complete lose-lose situation where we are neither being assertive, nor being cooperative. That is unassertive, uncooperative. A lose-lose situation. The second one that we're going to discuss is called as accommodating. Now, accommodating is unassertive and cooperative, wherein I am looking at this concept of thinking about others' needs more than mine. So, this is a lose-win situation, lose from my end and a win to the other. Now, accommodating is a conflict essentially involving taking steps to satisfy the other party's needs or demands at the expense of my own necessity or our own needs. So, accommodating it is. The third that we will discuss here is called as compromising. Compromising is moderately assertive and moderately cooperative. where I say mini win, mini lose situation. Compromising involves finding an acceptable management or a resolution where both parties are in line. You understood the word compromise. I compromised with this, where both of us are accepting what has been there such that we are not entirely losing out, neither are we completely gaining. So a mini win, mini lose situation where I feel I'm moderately happy with what has been happening, though I'm not completely satisfied. That is compromising. The fourth we are looking at is called as competing. Now, competing is strongly assertive and completely uncooperative. Meaning, I'm so competing with you that I would not let anything good come to you but want everything for myself. I still remember where people used to take what they want first without even thinking about whether the thing that is left away will satisfy the other who's coming. It's negative. So competing involves an acceptable resolution that will be partly only satisfying the other part or completely satisfying only you. So the point here is that competing is a complete win-lose situation. I repeat again, it's a assertive and uncooperative way of looking at life. The last one is collaborating. As mentioned, where many people feel about this is the best one, it's called as a win-win situation, wherein it's called assertive and cooperative. Now, collaborating involves finding a solution that is entirely satisfying the concerns of all people involved. That is, everybody's needs is taken care and everybody is happy with what they got. So there's no compromise, there's no competing here. Collaborating is the best conflict that can happen. I would want you to concentrate on the slide that is there on the video. Pause it and look about it. The whole part, whatever explained, is being put across in a table called as conflict table. We have a win-lose situation mentioned about it. We have a win-win situation mentioned. We have a lose-lose situation mentioned. We have a lose-win situation mentioned. And in between is a compromising situation that's mentioned. That is a competing, collaborating, avoiding, and accommodating. Wherein on the left side, you will see the assertiveness and the non-assertiveness. On the right side, you'll see the uncooperative and the cooperative. Now, it means to tell in this table that the whole part is clearly understand about what is the conflict table and whatever all the while spoke about what is conflict management. The last thing that I would like to speak about in conflict management method is, it's an example that can be given. Even though you prefer any one of these conflict management strategies, we can really actually see about it that all the strategies can be effective in certain situations. It would be good for people. Now, if the issue is a minor one, I'm not going to lose out too many. I can become an accommodating person because I don't want to lose out on the people who are closer to me. But if it's a severe one or a major one, I would want to get into the competing conflict. It's because I'm going to be at the losing end and I don't want to do that. So somewhere we can adjust about which kind of strategy that we can move in amongst any one of the 5 that has been mentioned. Hope to see you further in the future videos. Okay, enjoy the videos, learn from them, look at them as much as possible, pause wherever it's necessary, where I've mentioned, look at the slides as you hear me speak. It will make a lot of difference in your learning process. Thank you.